Hey guys, it's 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to episode 10 of WWE 2009, the PG era, a TEW 2013 Let's Play. You join us today in the first week of December as we are heading towards our TLC pay-per-view. Before we crack on with Raw, we're going to have a quick recap on what happened on Superstars. As a small storyline development there. Basically, we had Gail Kim defeat Rosa Mendes, we had Daniel Bryan defeat Goldust to get Daniel Bryan a little bit over in this. We had Carlito turn face. Just really had nothing for Carlito, and because it is the start of the save, we can have a few angles that are a few turns that can be done straight away with no backlash from the crowd. So he's turned. We finished the show with a Miz promo on Evan Bourne. So 77B, we've been doing this show from the Jose M. Aguilar Coliseum in Puerto Rico. So that will be where Raw is, and hopefully in general it is a very good show for you. We have a total of 12 segments. We are slowly but surely going to start bringing in custom angles and proper storylines to get you to learn, to really get on with the characters, really understand the way I'm going to take the characters, and hopefully we can have some really good in-depth feuds. I say that'll take time. I say that's going to be more of a confidence thing with me. Once I feel I can really book storylines effectively, then hopefully by one point in the series we'll have everything custom angles, and the same with the TNA stuff as well. But anyway guys, enjoy the show. It is 3 pre-show segments, 12 segments on the show as we are well and truly on the way to tables, ladders and chairs. Enjoy guys. So in front of 15,764 we start off with a dark match that had some good action but non-existent crowd heat. Evan Bourne defeats Cesaro in 5:56 by pinfall with a corkscrew moonsault. Just a match to showcase both guys' talents and to hopefully get some skill improvements. 65C is the rating. Evan Bourne is improving his performance skills. The dirt sheet has just very few negatives, which is good, and hopefully we can eradicate them over time. And about that had some solid in-ring action but non-existent crowd heat. The Brian Kendrick defeats Virgil Devitt in 6:33 with sliced bread number 2. Good chemistry between these two. Obviously they are the lower end of the card, but we are hoping to push Kendrick to start with and then eventually Virgil Devitt. But 48D plus isn't that bad considering where they are, and Kendrick is improving his performance skills. And the final pre-show match, in a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat. Daniel Bryan defeats Santino Marella in 6:20 by pinfall with a dragon suplex. 58C minus, again just putting Daniel Bryan over. No skill improvements, it's just mostly Santino struggling with the pressure of going all out. So we start off with the proper Monday Night Raw. So we start off with Triple H coming out to the ring to a thunderous pop. He grabs a microphone and begins to talk. Shawn, we've been friends, rivals and enemies for a long time. We've had ups, we've had downs, but last night was the lowest of the lows. I thought we'd overcome everything in the past and we were going to keep everything firmly professional, but no, you had other ideas. Shawn Michaels' music then hits. He comes out. Whoa, says Shawn Michaels. Let me just stop you right there, Hunter. Let me just remind you of something. The Heartbreak Kid created DX. You rode on my coattails, and when the time was right, you stabbed me in the back. Fast forward a few years, I forgave you, but I never forgot. And once I thought it looked like it was going to be the Triple H show again, I took action. As far as Shawn Michaels is concerned, DX is finished. So Shawn Michaels just basically is telling Triple H, I thought you were going to stab me in the back. I'm fed up with this being the Triple H show. It's time to look out for number 1, and that is Shawn Michaels. So an 86B plus segment, and that continues the DX storyline. We then have Michael Cole, who was acting on behalf of the GM, because I fired Vince McMahon because he was just annoying, and kept getting heat backstage, but he books a match for Triple H and Sheamus tonight, 81B segment from Michael Cole. Another 81B and about that featured great action and a good crowd. The Legacy defeats the world's strongest tag team in 909 when Cody Rhodes defeated Mark Henry by pinfall by using underhanded tactics, so that will help build up the Legacy. We have a plan for a little mini feud here between the Legacy, the world's strongest tag team, maybe bringing in Kofi and Randy as well. Primo approaches Carlito and asks him to consider teaming up with him on a full-time basis. Without much hesitation, Carlito accepts the offer, and the Colognes it's Born Again, the tag team, just to confirm the angle on Raw, to confirm that they're together, and that's a 69C+. And then in a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat, Carlito continues his rise up the card, defeating Chavo Guerrero Jr. in 5:43 by pinfall with a backstabber, 57C-. Then we've got Legacy backstage, just putting a promo on, just trying to get the stable over, 77B for Randy Orton, Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes. An extremely short match, Kane defeats Jamie Noble in 2:37 with a chokeslam. Nice and basic squash match there. 63C, putting Kane over, improving his performance skills and just making him look like a monster. Following the match, several EMTs rush to the aid of Jamie Noble, who clearly needs medical attention, and treat him in the ring. Only a 44D, but it is to kind of write Jamie Noble off of television. And about the feature, great action and great heat from the audience. Sheamus defeats Triple H in 18:41 by pinfall, following interference from Shawn Michaels. That's a 78B. Good chemistry between them, and the DX storyline continues. Sheamus improving Rumble and technical skills, so I think that's a win-win segment. After the match, Shawn Michaels and Triple H won't stop fighting, and despite attempts by security to break them up, it's an all-out brawl at the back, 76B-. That continues their feud again, the two of them really hate each other. We are getting a little couple of problems because of the language here, but I think they should know English and Spanish, so I don't see why that wouldn't work, and if they're brawling, I wouldn't see it being that much of a problem. Anyway, our main event is a superb bout that had great wrestling and a sizzling crowd. John Cena defeated Chris Jericho in 14:19 with an attitude adjustment, 84B+, excellent, great chemistry. The announcing wasn't up to it, but it does a job. It puts Cena over, keeps him the dominant Super Cena champion, and John Cena's improving technical skills. And we finish the show. John Cena celebrating his victory in the ring. Kane runs in, attacks him, and beating him down to a pulp, and Kane is the man standing at the end of the show. 74B- continues the storyline between them. John Cena came out of it looking excellent. I don't know why it was only a 74B, but I mean, I think that helps the storyline, and that's what we're aiming for here. So overall, we did get an 82B, and it did increase our popularity in 15 regions. If people are wondering why I was doing it in Puerto Rico, I'm just trying to make it fair, and I'm actually booking every different area in the US in-game, just so it's like realistic real life, they're going everywhere rather than just set places every so often. But I'm quite happy with that, and then we'll see what kind of ratings we get. Let's see what we've got here. So Monday Night Raw, vast majority of are happy with it. Superstars, vast majority of are happy with that as well. Hernandez and Matt Morgan win the title. Davey Richards has done his ACL. Ouch, how long's he out for? 5 months and 3 weeks. Get well soon, Davey. But all we need to look at is, wow, a lot of morale issues out of nowhere. Let's check this, Chavo. Just people are irritated that sign pushes, so I'll have to fix that. Let's see what's up with Triple H. Well, basically a lot of people are unhappy because I sacked Vince McMahon as well, but that happens. It was in a way where I could fire him for free. He was on a contract to 2015, I believe, but because he had made an incident, I could fire him for free, so it was the right option to do. So we'll try and get the likes of Undertaker's and Triple H's morale up over time. Well, let's just look at the main ones. The score's up by 0.05, Televista down by 0.11, and USA went up by 0.11 up to a 7. That's an excellent rating then, so happy with that. Well, we're ticking along nicely on the road to TLC, which is actually the second week of December, so next week will be the go home shows. But quite happy with that. The size is looking good. I think after that shows in Puerto Rico, maybe book one next week, and I don't know, maybe try Canada, maybe try the prairies, try and get that up. Oh, maybe book one in England. Remains to be seen. Anyway guys, thank you for tuning in for this other episode. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments section. and hopefully you join us the next time for some ECW and SmackDown. But until then, this is 21 Maxwell, and I'll speak to you all real soon. Bye bye.